supporting your warrior. And the idea is through your transition and post-military life, you want to retain that purpose. Because the number one thing that hurts veterans on the outside is loss of purpose. So that's first and foremost what you need to do. But the questions I want to ask you are, what do you want to do post-military life? What are your goals? What do you hope to achieve? Where do you want to live? Because that's a huge part of being happy post-military life. And then what are you willing to do to reach those goals and get after what you want to do? And then if you told me, well, I'm going to do everything possible to get there, then the next question I'm going to ask you, what are you prepared to do then? My point to you is you have to be all in on your transition and post-military life to get after it. And you have to attack your post-military life much like you attacked being the warrior you were in uniform. I will tell you, you've lived a career of selfless service. You've always thought of others before you think of yourself. And it has to be that way. It is a key tenet of the success of any military, is people being selfless and thinking of their battle buddies first. But I'm here to tell you now, that selfless service thing, you've got to rapidly transition that to a marketable personal brand that will be attractive to these 175 businesses out here or anybody else you want to get a job with. And that's going to be the toughest thing for you to do, is to talk about yourself and sell yourself to these companies so that they will want to hire you and bring you on board. You got to work at that to get after it. The other thing is, and you heard this from one of the speakers last night, most of these people out here, they are veteran ready, as you heard Adam Rock say, but they don't do military speak. So you have to develop a resume that is in common language that articulates your knowledge, skills, and attributes and your leadership and management skills that can be understood by anybody. So get rid of the military acronyms and the jargon that you've used and everything, and get a resume that can be understood by all. And then you need to build a network. How many of you are on LinkedIn here? Raise your hand. Awesome. That's a great way to build a network. Get out and build a network. And this job fair this afternoon, go and talk to everybody. Even though you may not want to get into transportation, or you may not want to work at Microsoft or whatever, talk to everybody. Because I can tell you, the more you build yourself up, the more you have a great resume, and the more you build a network, you add all that together, I guarantee you opportunity is going to come your way. The other thing, and you heard about this last night, understand and educate yourself on your VA benefits. These are benefits that you've earned in service to your nation, and it's not charity. So understand what the benefits delivered at discharge program is for VA disability. Understand what the VA home loan does. Some of you have probably already used it. VA healthcare and the GI Bill. 20 million veterans in the United States, only a third use their benefits that they've earned. So get out, understand them, and get after it and use them. I said this last night, and it is so important, especially if you're a senior NCO or an officer. Do not be lost in your museum, all right? When you leave uniform and you get a retiree ID card, you have zero authority over anybody in uniform. So if you see Joe at the gas station pumping gas and he ain't got headgear on, leave it alone, all right? For however long, I spent 38 years in uniform, and if I didn't get the Army or the military straight in my 38 years, shame on me. I got confidence that the current force in uniform is going to continue to keep us as the best military in the world. So get over all that stuff and move on to what you are now, a retiree or a veteran. The other thing I want to talk to you real quick about is health and wellness. When you retire, you know, one of my favorite movies, Shawshank Redemption, Morgan Freeman says in there, get busy living or get busy dying. And there are too many people that when they leave military service, they think, I don't have to get up for PT in the morning at 6:30. I don't have to watch what I eat anymore. And all of a sudden it's burgers, fries, and apple pies, and Netflix and chill. And pretty soon they weigh 300 freaking pounds. And every day they're at the VA Health Center or they're at Madigan because now they have health issues. You got to take care of yourself post-military life. And the key to success in the corporate world is to be physically, mentally, emotionally, and technically proficient in everything you are.